जय हिंद. सरस्वती शिशुकुंज भगवाला बोरसद, English medium, standard 5th, subject EVS. Today we are going to start chapter number 7, that is every drop counts. Now what is the meaning of every drop? Drop means they are talking about drop of water, right? And every drop counts means each drop is valuable, each drop is important, each drop of water is precious, right? Now why water is said precious? So if you know, without water there is no existence of life, right? There is no possibility of life without water. As we know that water is so important, right? But nowadays there are many cities, villages, right, and states which are still suffering for water. Means they are not getting enough water. If we take example of Rajasthan, right, in Gujarat, if we talk about Patan, Kutch, right, dry state, there are many dry states, right, and many cities like Bombay, right, if you will go in some colonies, right, they have to wait for the tanker which is sent by municipality, right, and they are fighting for water over there. So there is so many difficulties people are facing in India just because of water. Now why it happens? You just ask your grandparents that what are the facility in those old days, that how they used to collect water. So you will hear the words like step wells, ponds, lakes, right? There are many different sources, right? And in old days kings and queens made many different wells and ponds just to just for the people of that state, so they can get sufficient water, right? So here our chapter start with that one wonderful story of a king, Gadsi, right? So let me write king's name. What is the king's name? Gadsi. So this is name of a king, right? So this Gadsi is a king of Jaisalmer. Now where is Jaisalmer? Jaisalmer is in the Rajasthan state, right? Jaisalmer is in the Rajasthan state, and in that Jaisalmer, in olden days, this Gadsi was king. He was so intelligent, kind, and he was always worried about the people who live in his state, right? Now in one year in the Jaisalmer, or we can say in Rajasthan, there was very lack rain, means they are not getting rain. So people were worried that how they will get water, right? And if you know that farmers, right, need water, rain is the main source of water from the earth, right? Rain is the main source of water for the earth. In our India, if we talk, farming is the main occupation of Indian people, right? And in farming, rain is so important, water is so important. So people of Jaisalmer were worried about that. And King Gadsi was also worried that now how he will save the people, right? And how he will do something to get, to be helpful for the people who lives in Jaisalmer. So he was so intelligent, right? And he think about one lake, right? And then he built one lake. The name of a lake was Gadsi Sar. What was the name? Gadsi Sar. Now here, Gadsi, Gadsi, Gadsi is the name of a king, right? And Sar means lake. So Gadsi Sar. Gadsi Sar is the name of a lake which is in the Jaisalmer. It is so beautiful, right? With steps. There are ghats with steps. With the steps you can go up and down, right? So beautiful, and large ghats are there. There are many verandas which is properly designed and all over that. Beauty is there, but one more thing, that there are 9 interconnected lakes. Yes, how many? 9 interconnected lakes are there. Now why 9 interconnected lakes? So 9 lakes can store more water during the rainy season, right? Now what was the structure of this Gadsi Sar lake? Let's see structure of Gadsi Sar lake. Okay, so let's understand structure of Gadsi Sar lake, right? So I told you that there is, there is a beauty is connected with this Gadsi Sar lake. So see here you can see ghats of Gadsi Sar, right? You can see steps which is lead you to the water. It has many decorated rooms, large halls and verandas, right? So more people can sit inside halls, they can use rooms, they can use verandas, right? They can enjoy beauty of the lake, right? And many festivals were celebrated nearby the lake, right? Like Holi, sometimes many dance programs are arranged nearby the lake. So people can sit, enjoy, right? And they can be close to the nature. So this was just about the structure, right? But how this Gadsisar lake connect with each other, I told you there is an interconnected 9 lakes are there, right? Which stores rainwater. Now how these 9 lakes are interconnected? So let me explain you by example. Like here is one lake at one place, right? Just example, here is a one lake at one place. Now here is a second lake at some different place is different, right? Some different place in Jaisalmer only. There is a third lake. Like this 9 lakes are interconnected. Now how it is interconnected? So see here, if now these lakes are interconnected, but the level is different. This is at some higher level, this is the lower level lake. Now if you'll go on, this is the more down, level is down, right? Now this lake is also connected with third one. Now how it is connected, you are able to understand, right? Now how it is connected, you are able to understand. Now what happens during rainy season? Rains falls, and if this first lake is full, so water will flow into second lake, right? And if second is also full, then it will move on into the third lake. Like this, there are 9 lakes which are interconnected at different place. Are you able to understand? They are at different place from each other, and when it is needed, it will open the, look, this valve, if it is there, then it will open with the pressure of water. There should be sufficient water, so this can be open and it can move into the next lake, right? Same with second and same with third. There are different levels of the lakes. I hope you understand that how these 9 lakes which is in Jaisalmer are interconnected. This lake collected water, and now there was no any shortage of water, and people can use water of this Gadsisar lake throughout the year, right? This was the story of Gadsisar lake, which is used in olden days. But if we talk about its current condition, so now there is no more this Gadsisar lake is in use. Now no one is using water from this Gadsisar lake. Why? So I told you that 2 lakes or those 9 lakes are at different places, and between that now there are many buildings, many colonies, people are making new hotels. As you know that Jaisalmer is a tourist place, right? So there are many construction is going on between these 9 lakes, and now the rainwater which falls on Jaisalmer land is just flowed into the soil and it is wasted. So this was all about Gadsisar lake, right? So I hope you understand. Now let's see its exercise. So let's see exercise. First one, write true and false. Rainwater collected in Gadsisar filled 9 lakes that were interconnected. So this Gadsisar collected rainwater, yes or no? That is why it is built, if you remember, right? Gadsisar king, that is why, to help those peoples, right? One year there was very low rain, right? There was no rain in the Jaisalmer. That is why the Gadsisar lake were built. So yes, it will be true, it collect the rain water. Okay, now let's see second number. Many places in Rajasthan get very little rainfall. So I told you in the beginning, right? There are many places in Rajasthan, they get very little rainfall, right? So it will be true. Okay, let's see third one. Gadsisar is still in use and collects rainwater. So in the ending of the topic, I told you that nowadays there are many buildings and colonies which is between these 9 lakes, right? As the infrastructure get developed in Jaisalmer, as Jaisalmer is a city for tourism, right? That is why this 9 lakes are not in use now, means this Gadsisar is not in use, but in sentence they are saying it is still in use, so it will be false. Let's see, fill in the blanks. First one, blank is the main source of water on the earth. Blank is the main source. So what is the main source? In the beginning I told you rain is the main source, so let's write rain. Okay, now see here, second one, every drop of water is. Every drop of water is, our chapter's name is every drop counts, but there it will be no the word counts. Every drop of water is precious. Precious, right? Okay, let's see third one, Gadsisar Lake was built by king. So in the beginning when I was explaining about this lake, I told you Gadsisar. Now here Sar is a name of a lake, means Sar means lake, and Gadsi is the name of a king, means here in the blank we have to write name of a king, King Gadsi, right? Okay, now see fourth number, Gadsisar Lake has blank interconnected lakes. How many interconnected lakes does this Gadsisar has? So 9 interconnected lakes. So let's write 9. Okay, now just take a look of all answers. So let's go with third number exercise, that is answer the following questions. Describe the structure of Gadsisar. Gadsisar, that is a lake, right? Now if you remember in the beginning of the topic I told you that Gadsisar is built by king and it has many beauty of structure. Its structure is so beautiful, right? It has many guards with steps, right? That steps lead you towards the water, right? It has many decorated rooms, it has halls, right? It has verandas. That is beauty of that place. But most important thing, that there are 9 lakes which is interconnected. There are 9 lakes which are interconnected. If first lake is full with water, then the second lake, the remaining water which is collected through rain, it will move in the second. When second is filled, it will go in the third. Like that, the water will fill all that 9 lakes, right? So this was the structure of the Gadsisar lake. So now let's see answer. Answer is, guards with steps were built around the lake along with large halls, right? There are guards with steps, right? And there are very large halls along which is connected with the guards. Decorated rooms and verandas are also there. There are many decorated rooms and verandas. I told you that many festivals were celebrated around the lakes, right? So that is why there are verandas, rooms and halls. The steps which is connected with the guards, it will lead you to the water which is in the lake, right? With the steps you can go down and you can reach to the water, right? One more here, the lake collects rainwater. If water is too much, right? Lake collects the rainwater. If water is too much, then what will happen? If it will follow, right? If water is too much, it will flows into a next lake which is in the lower level. If first is full, so remaining rainwater will flow into the next second lake which is in the lower level. When that lake is also full, means now second lake is also full, so what will happen? Then water flows into the third lake which is at still lower level, and so on. So on means there are 9 lakes, that is why it's so on. It will fill each and every 9 lakes. See here, this way there were 9 interconnected lakes, right? So this was your answer. Let's go for second number. Why did the people in Rajasthan not face water shortage in earlier times? In earlier times, nowadays they are feeling some water shortage, but in earlier times, why they are not feeling water shortage? Because of this Gadsisar lake, right? And there are 9 lakes which is enough, which is sufficient, right, to store rainwater and which can be used throughout the year. That is why they are not feeling water shortage, and nowadays they are feeling, right? In earlier times they are not feeling water shortage. So let's see answer of second number. So answer is the lake called Gadsisar collected water and such there was no shortage of water, right? I told you that Rajasthan people have this Gadsisar lake and that is why there is no shortage of water, and it could be used throughout the year in earlier times, right? That is why they are not feeling shortage of water in earlier times. So just take a look of question answers. So I hope you understand today's topic, that is based on Gadsisar lake and on King Gadsi, and what is the what is the current condition of this Gadsisar lake. We also understand importance of water, right? And we also understand that there are still many areas, villages and states which are still suffering from shortage of water, right? So please do your worksheet carefully, right? Just by heart this question answers, and please understand importance of water. Thank you.